We just saw the president sitting down with Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel. The two talked about Iran. Netanyahu praising President Trump for his tough words on Iran yesterday. But we also heard from the president on the Mideast peace deal. He said that the administration hopes to have something ready, and what he said would be 2, 3, or even 4 months. So something coming on Mideast peace from this administration. The president said he hopes to have it all done by the end of his first term. A lot of presidents have felt that way in the past. We'll see if this president can tackle that very significant problem. He said one thing that's working to his advantage, though, now is that embassy move in Israel to Jerusalem. He said the United States has now done it, taken it off the table. It was a controversial step, but the U.S. side feels now that having done that, they now clear the table, in effect, for negotiations between the Israelis and the Palestinians. We'll see if the Palestinians agree with that sentiment. And, of course, we're going to see the president in a leadership capacity here at the United Nations running this Security Council meeting. The U.S. now taking over the presidency of the Security Council. That happens on a rotating basis, and now it's America's turn, Carl.
What do you expect to be the topic of conversation at the Security Council, which is, as you say, Eamon, a very important group in the UN, I think the most powerful group within the UN. He's holding the presidency. Does he need to build a consensus around Iran?
Well, this is the absolute core power structure of the United Nations, the Security Council. Remember, there are 5 permanent members, the United States, one of those. Other countries rotate in. So this is going to be all about Iran today, is what we're told. And the question is whether the president, as you say, can get consensus with all of those other big 5 powers to figure out if they all see the world the same way. The president was just asked about European nations trying to get around sanctions on Iran. He said he thinks that the Europeans are going to behave very nicely in the future on Iran. Just watch, he said. So maybe the president knows something that the rest of us don't know yet in terms of Europe's attitudes on Iran. But that's sort of the challenge here, is corralling all those countries to come around to the same view on what to do about Iran. And of course, the Iranians themselves are here this week as well, and they're making their own points.